Well, this is awesome. It's nice and cool tonight, so we're gonna get some bee work done. This is great. Again, gotta get these gloves on. So this feels so good. I've been kind of hiding in the house, strategizing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna work on Royal Jelly Beans hive here. This is hive number 1, and our queen is Royal Jelly Bean. So let's go ahead and take a peek in on what we're going to do. Smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna smoke the front of this hive. I'm gonna put some down at the entrance. And then I'm going to open up the top of this hive. Haven't been in here in a while, so it's like kind of exciting to see what they've done. Just going to go ahead and put some smoke in the top of this hive. And I'm going to start taking it apart. Ooh. There's some propolis. A friend of mine just asked me if I had any propolis. I'm gonna have to start. See, there's not a lot here. There's just a little bit on the edge. So it's kind of hard to collect very much. I'm gonna grab my jars. I've got one jar for propolis. I've got one for honey, and I have one for wax. So right now, since I haven't been in this hive in a while, I'm grabbing my little one for wax. Let me go ahead and pull you guys up just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, it feels so wonderful out here. There we go. Now you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape this extra comb off of the top of this hive. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of cleanup to do in this hive because they're making wax all over the place, and it just makes my hive stick together. So I'm going to start by getting some of this off of here, and I can melt that back down and paint it on some frames for them, and they can use that again. So let's see, girlie, move it. So I think there's going to be a lot of cleanup in this hive. So it'd be really great if I could get through this hive today. Okay, watch out, little one. And see what kind of resources they have. And if they have a lot of extra brood, then I might be able to share some of that brood with hive number 3. Kind of try to equalize again. Just got to keep trying to equalize all these hives so that they're all ready for winter. Look at that. You see her? She's just hanging out on that piece of wax. Okay, let's move on. So I'm going to take this frame and I'm just going to set it down. There's not many bees on it, so I'm going to stick it in the back. Yeah, there's a mess in here. Seems like they always like to make a mess on these plastic frames. Not so much on the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape the top of that plastic frame off. And that feels great. I got Velcro in my hair from the inside of my suit. That's going to feel really good to pull off of there. There's a strap that goes across the inside of the top of the suit to help it to expand. And it has become disconnected and it is stuck to my hair. Okay, girls, get out of there. Watch out, coming through. There's actually some honey in that. I'm gonna get my jar. Tastes pretty good, guys. Let me get my jar and I'm going to put these little bits of honeycomb with honey in my jar so we can actually eat that instead of tossing it out. You can just sort of chew on it. Tastes like gum. Now that piece is no good. It's got some black plastic in it from the frame, so we'll just go ahead and throw that back in there. And that's not got nothing in it. But whatever I find in here that has honey, get those bees off of there. Come on, girls. Help me out here. Move. Right off of that. All right. I think I might be able to get some honey off of here. Gotta make sure the bee doesn't go in the jar. And that wax doesn't have any honey. So, put that down over here. And put my little lid over that jar because I know a bee will go in there next. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can see in this part of the hive. So I do this for myself and for you to learn. That way I have videos of everything in my hives so I can go back and look and see exactly how many undrawn frames there are from one inspection to the next. It's extremely helpful. Okay, so they're drawing that one out. And there's some bees working on that right now and they're filling that up with honey. I don't see anybody. Oh, guys, look at this one. This is what I want to see. I might be pulling this one right now. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to feel. That one is heavy. Alrighty then. I think we're pretty close to pulling that. We got some more here that needs to be capped over, but it's so humid out right now that they're having problems getting it so they can cap it. As soon as it dries out just a little bit around here, that frame will be ready to go. So there's some nice honey right there. So there's one almost set. And this one they're filling with nectar. And it looks like, I'm just going to go through these real quick just so I have a record of what's in this hive. And as we go down, we will see what is here. But I can't pull that one frame until it is capped. Because if I do, and it's not capped, then it could go rancid because the moisture level is too high. Has to be, 17, 18, under that percentage of moisture in there to be able to pull it. And it has to be capped. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Oh, they seem to be very nice. Everybody's cool. Let's see what's in this one. So we have I like hive number 1. They got that one all drawn out. And they're starting to load that up with nectar. That's excellent. I'm going to set it aside so I can move my frames around. I'm going to break this propolis free on both sides. Oh, it feels so nice out here. There's a whole bunch of nectar in there. Oh, here we go. I think we have found our award-winning queen, and her girls are working hard. Royal Jelly Bean, Dad. Good name for a good hive. Good queen. My dad named Royal Jelly Bean. Oh, look at this. Oh, I gotta put that down. I need my hands. It's heavy. Look at this. That's fantastic. And look at this. Oh, that one is ready to harvest, that side. Look at that. How exciting is that? Woohoo! So we just got to get the rest of that capped over. I'm going to take this frame. I don't want to turn it around so they work more on that other side. I was just telling my friend Mary Pat that I got my bees from in the beginning that I was quite frustrated because I wasn't seeing. Oh, we got a little bit of brood right here, just a few. Can you see the difference between these right here? These few are brood. These are baby bees. There's just a few of them. And the rest of this is all honey. You see the difference in what they look like? Then I got a little cell down here that we don't need. And we're not going to keep that. It's nothing in it, and it's nothing we need. So as I go down, I got to start looking for those. I definitely don't want them up here. All right, this is looking real good. Look at this, guys. That's all nectar. Part of this is nectar. Let me go ahead and get my wax off the bottom because it makes these frames stick together. And we don't need that. All right, so let me get that bee off of there. And I'm going to put that in my little wax container. Like I said, all I do is melt that back down. Whoop, there goes my wax container. Oh well. I'll have to pick that up if I need it, and I think I will need it. Oh, guys, this is great. Check this out. That one's ready to go. Look how beautiful. Okay, let's check the other side. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we're ready to pull this frame. Look at that, our first frame of honey of the season. Well, not of the season. We already pulled 120 pounds in the very early spring, but this is our first frame. Oh, let me see where my brush is. From the supers. Brush. I think I might have put it in the box. I wasn't quite expecting that to happen. Hey, John, I got honey. I need you to take the honey. Let me just sort of... Yeah, get the bin. We bought a bin today. A plastic bin, so it wasn't as heavy as the wooden. Man, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That is all honey. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and just flip these guys right back off. That is ready to go. I'm liking it. Nice. Get all these bees out of the palms of my hands. Okay, so as soon as he comes out, I'm going to hand this over to him. Try not to have any bees on it because he doesn't have a suit on. That would be rather good. He's a coming. Might as well see if I can get some of this wax off the top here. Just clean this frame up a little bit. Man, that's pretty. That's what we want to see. That is probably, both sides of that is probably maybe three, maybe 4 pounds. I'm gonna say 3 pounds of honey. So that's probably about 2 jars of honey for us. Maybe a little more, maybe 2.5 jars. So my guess is about 3.5 pounds. We'll see if I'm right. Okay, this one's ready. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think I may have another one, we'll see. Nope. All right. And I did pull it out, so. All right, so these bees are doing pretty good. Let's push everything back. Okay, I said it was nice and cool. Now I'm getting warm. But it's a whole lot better than the warm it is during the day, so. Put this back in here. And I took one out, so I'm gonna need another one. Let me find one. Put this undrawn one in there. And I'll put this back over there. I had to have gotten oil in them. There's one beetle in that trap. All right. Let's put these all back together. Let me very carefully move this. Yeah, see, I had spilled, you can see that the corner of this is wet. I had spilled some oil on them. Oops. So I'm gonna try not to do that. Bees. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, this is looking promising in here too. I've given these guys a lot of medium supers because I think they can handle it. It's quite the ball of bees. What's going on there? No queen there. I guess they're just kind of flipping out because I'm moving things around. This is a really good hive. This is one that I haven't messed with too much. I am finding more of those black bees. They look like they have oil all over them. Right in the corner where the oil trap was, so I must have spilled it. Get all you girls out of there. That is a shame. All right. Let's see here. Looking good. Looking good. All right, I think I got some more honey here. That sounds awesome right now. Nope, not full enough yet, but it's coming close. Look at that. I want to see what kind of brood she's laying down in the bottom. That's what I want to see. I haven't bothered this hive in quite a while. And I just got to see, make sure they're not going to swarm on me. I think I'm just going to ball all this up now because my container dropped and stick it in my pocket. Because you don't want to throw your wax all over the area because wax moths will come and mess with your hives. So that one's looking really good. Royal Jelly Bean, Dad. She's doing phenomenal. Look at that. So I'll have to check this out later and see how many more. I am not counting right now, so I'll be able to watch the video and see. Oh, that one's really heavy. I think that one's ready to go. Oh yeah. Look at there. Beautiful honey. I'm glad because our honey jar is empty. There's just a little bit on the bottom. Right here. Shoot. Probably another couple days I can pull that one. I probably could pull it now, but I'm not going to. I want them totally covered. Give them their time to finish. This one looks fantastic. And that side's not ready. So that side I'm going to turn toward the center, because they work the center out. Put her right back in there. And this one is not ready, but I give it, as long as it doesn't rain too much, this is going to happen pretty quickly, I have a feeling. So I'm going to turn this one around because I want them to start filling this up. They seem very interested in this frame. The other side is almost done. It's not going to take much more work. And then they're filling this one up. It's looking good. Let me get these oil bees out of here. All right, so that is really good news. And it doesn't look like royal jelly bean's been laying much eggs up in here. So that's great. See what she's got in the next box, and that next box is actually the brood chamber. So we're going to leave her to do her thing with those, or the worker bees. Open this up. I'm going to slide this one off, and that one weighs a lot. Oh my goodness, but I like it. We want them to weigh a lot. The more they weigh, the better it is. What do we got going here? This is a lot of bees, guys. This right here that you see, we get you closer and get you more on top of this. This is a beautiful hive. This queen is doing fantastic. Now I'm going to pull these off, but I'm going to be very careful not to spill this oil. There we go. I'm gonna puff my smoker a little bit to get it going. It's sitting up on the rail and I don't want it to stop on me. So I get going, get so excited about stuff that I forget to puff my smoker. All right, let's see what's going on down here. Oh, I get to sit down, that's nice. Let's give them some more smoke. That way they won't get riled up on me at all. Now what's going to happen when I do this is my queen is going to start running. She's going to drop to the bottom of the box, most likely. Most likely. And she's going to start hiding. So if we see her, that'd be really cool. Now she is, I believe, a blue queen. Man, that one is heavy. I can eat it out. It's that heavy. Okay, and that's what we want to see. And there goes a billion bees. Okay, so they're filling this one up with nectar. Looks fantastic. This is what you want to see when you open up your hive. Usually oh, look at this. This is all honey, but this is not for me. This is for them. I'm only going to take what's in those supers up in the top. I don't see a queen here. And usually they're not going to be on these frames because this is just honey. So she's going to want to be where she has plenty of room to lay eggs. And the honey super, or the honey deeps are usually not the place you'll find your queen. Usually. Okay, this is all also nectar. It's all shiny and wet down in those cells. This side is also all nectar. I do not see the queen. And I'm going to keep moving through here because I know they're going to get annoyed as it gets dark. The darker it gets, the less they want to be messed with. So let's see here. Do we see our queen anywheres? What do we got in here? Oh, I see lots of 2-day-old eggs. So what does that tell us? Our queen was here 2 days ago. This whole frame is full of eggs. So our queen is doing extremely well. And this has 2-day-old eggs in it also. So that frame is going to be capped over in about, let's see, if they're 2 days old, they'll be capped over in 7 days. They cap over their brood on day 9. And this one is heavy, but it is brood. Look at that, look at this. This is all brood. Where is our queen? We're looking for that blue queen, guys. Do you see her anywheres? I believe she's blue. I'm trying to remember. Royal Jelly Bean was last year, so yeah, she's blue. Unless I had the wrong pen and marked her white when I saw her. But I know I did that with one of the hives, but I don't know which one it was. So I'm going to leave this right here. Let's see if we can spot that queen. She's here somewheres. Looking for a white or a blue dot. And like I said, she probably ran right down into the bottom of the hive. Now I don't see any queen or swarm cells on the bottoms of these so far, which is awesome, which means hopefully they want to stay here because we don't want them leaving. About 2/3 of the bees would actually fly off with the old queen if that starts to happen, and we don't want that to happen. So we got to watch out for those swarm cells. That's what's happening when you see me online. Hope I got one right on my face, and it's wanting to sting me if you see it. So we'll just flick that off of there, and let's move on. Oh, look at all this. She's got larvae in here. This larva is probably 6 days old. I don't know if you can see the white down in there at all. Kind of hard to see on the camera. Wish I could do better for you with that. She has lots of larvae, and she was on this frame about, I see one to probably, oh man, I was like, I got bees in my hand. I sure do. Whole handful of them. Hello. All right, I don't see her there. So that's 2 frames of brood right there. These bees are getting a little bit freaked out right this second, so I'm gonna give some smoke. I'm gonna make them go down in there and smoke around my face here and around my body just a little bit so they back off. Now, let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, so this is all brood. Look at that whole sheet of brood. I don't see our queen here, but I'm not going to look for any more eggs because I know she's here somewheres. I'd like to lay eyes on her. Don't have to because I know there's brood here. Let's go ahead and take some of these drone cells off the bottom here because we don't need that many drones. All they do is eat everything. I'm just going to scrape them off over there. You can see some of the drone larvae. See that little drone larva on there, that white one? We don't need that guy. And the bees are in the palm of my hand again, so I got to do something about that. Because what happens is I go in the house. Piece of hair in my mouth. Sorry, guys. And you see all these bees that are stinging my gloves? About 2 hours later, I start feeling all those stings. This morning I got probably 8 or 10 of them. And I mean, they don't do anything but itch and swell just a little bit. And the more times I'm stung, the less it's going to bother me. Most of the time. So, all right, I don't see our queen on this side. Get her in camera here. In case I can catch her in video later. This is a lot of brood. I would really like to take this brood and stick it down. I got bees in the palm of my hand again. I'd like to stick it down in hive number 3. All right, so I'm going to pull this one. Still looking for my queen here. I'm going to make sure that queen is not on here. And sometimes they will get their paint rubbed off. Okay, I've decided I'm going to just shake them off because I don't want to move that queen. So I'm going to put this one up on the wall here, and then I'm going to move that in a few minutes after I'm done. I got to hurry though because they're getting cold. And this is honey and a lot more honey. And as soon as I put that up there, I got a nice cold wind, which is not good for that brood. So let me get this back together. I'm gonna push all this to the center. Put this back. Look at them. See all those bees hanging off the bottom? Let's put them back in. So I need one more frame. Let me grab that. What did I drop? I know I dropped the wax. It's all right. Okay, got my other frame. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Look at my smoker because they're going a little crazy again. You know, when 2 or 3 of them get on your face, it ain't good. Yeah, they're not happy. It's getting darker. I still got one more box to get through. And then I have to, yeah, I'm all done with the honey. I'm not gonna have any more. So one's better than nothing right now. It's a start. Oh guys, look at this. Look at this. Now that is a brood chamber. Woohoo! Go ahead and smoke them down just a little bit. Or smoke them up, whichever happens. they're like flying all over the place now. All right. Now, let me fix this before I end up getting one in the chin. And now I gotta watch my hands because they are going crazy. Yeah, we're gonna remove that brood definitely. Look how many bees are in this hive. They're boiling out of there. They are kicked off with me right now. Woohoo! Wow. I'm wondering even if this might be a bad idea right now. Look at all those bees. Wowee. Yeah. All right, let's do it. I might just have to take a little while and beat them off of me after this. But yeah, that's a lot of bees. Okay, girls. Yeah, they're going after my hands. They are everywhere. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of bees. Man, we should have stole a bunch more brood from this one. I think I might. Because this is just too much. This is going to want to swarm before long. That's a lot of bees. All right. Not worried about a queen at this point. You know, at this point, what I want to do, I want to do a flip test, and we're going to get the heck out of here. There's just too many bees. Now, let me check the middle, see if they got another thing of brood that I can take. Because otherwise, I'm going to be losing some bees. We'll do this. Usually, at least one of these will have brood. And then we'll do a flip test. Oh, man. Look at those bees. Okay, yeah, that doesn't have a lot. That's more drones than anything. Yeah, that's a lot of drones. All they do is eat, too, the little buggers. I think I'm going to do something else. So I'm going to take this one. I think I'm going to take this one over here. And I'm going to lay it on top of here. Hopefully they'll move out of the way as I set them down. Come on, girls, be careful. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I know this is not what everybody wants to see, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, John? Oh, man, where are you, buddy? All right, so I'm going to take the smoker, and I'm going to smoke the bees off of this drone here that is on the bottom. I want them all off of here. Whew. That's some smoke. Now what I'm going to do is going to chop all this off the bottom of this. Now they're not going to like this because I'm getting rid of a lot of their stuff. Now, what I'm going to do, I got bees in the bag. I don't want the bees in the bag. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to shake the bees off. Try to anyway. It's kind of... And I'm going to wind this up. Hopefully not all these bees are going to stick around in there. And now I'm going to tie this bag shut. That'll help control some of my varroa mites. And this will now turn into a way of controlling some of my mites. So now I'm going to stick it back in here. Right down in here. Let's see if we can get close here. Can't see what you can see. I think that's good. It's a lot of bees, guys. A lot of bees. And my smoker's doing really good. That's cool. All right, let me take this one out for a minute. And let me grab the smoker. Man, see how many bees are in this one compared to 3? This is what 3 would have looked like. Matter of fact, it would have been even more bees in 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going here. I want to take some more brood out of this. My problem is, I had my husband help it, and I don't know where he went. So I'm going to need a couple of deep frames because I want to steal about 3 frames of brood from this queen. So I'm going to take this one here. These guys are going to get ticked. Oh, wait a second. Look at that one. That one's even better. These bees are crazy. Oh yeah, that's the one we want. You see that? That's going to help hive 3 along real well. And it's going to slow this hive down just a little bit. And I'm looking for any swarm cells on the bottom of this, and I don't see any. Also don't see our queen. We look again here, see if we spot her. I'm not spotting her, so I'm gonna shake it. They're gonna be upset. Be ready. Yep, all over my lap and all over me. Now that is a brood frame. Check this out. Nice. That's what I want. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hang that on the other frame holder over here. And I gotta hurry it up because we got a lot of brood out right now. Let me go ahead and check this one. Pull this one out of here. That one's but I don't see the queen there. And they're all going after my hands. I'm gonna shake this one. Wait a second, is the next one better? Nope, I'm gonna shake this one too. So now I got 3 frames that I'm gonna place in that other hive. And that's gonna slow this hive down. Let me put these over on the other rail. All right. Yeah, because this hive's going to want to take a hike on me if I don't do something real quick here. John, could you get me another deep, quick? Another deep frame? Thank you. So I'm going to move this all back to the center. And I got smoke going in my face. Let's move that away. I'm going to take and do a flip test real fast. Make sure there's no swarm cells here. Very carefully because there's a billion bees here. I don't know. Let's see. I want to squish my queen. That's what I'm concerned about. All right. There's bees everywhere. I don't know if you should come up here. All right, so I'm going to do a flip test. I'm not going to in my sneakers. I'm going to flip this up. And I can't even see, check that out, I can't even see the bottom of that. So what I need to do is get my smoker. And I'm going to smoke the bottom of this. Move those, hopefully they'll move up a little bit. Wow, that's some bees. Okay, I see no swarm cells. That's fantastic. Let's put these guys back together. They are not happy now. Praise God for bee suits. Thank you, Lord. All right. Now that they're all ticked off with me, hate to see how many stings I'm going to have when I get in. I know. I'm trying to find my hive tool. Here's the other one. I got to get this back together quick. Come on, get in there. All right, yeah, I've got to get this back on correctly here. All right, they're good. Now I need frames. I'm gonna have to walk in front of the camera. Sorry. All right, so there's one. I need one more. Wow, that's a lot of bees, guys. Can you see all those bees? That's what I want. Wish I knew where my queen was, because I might just take one of those frames and put it right on hive 3. Wowee. All right, so we give her these down here. All right, so let's see. No swarm cells. That's awesome. All right, so next thing we got to do is I've got to make sure that when I put these boxes back on, that I get as many bees off the edge as I possibly can. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I'm doing my best to save as many as I can when I put these boxes back on. It's easier with 2 people, but one's what I got right this second. So I'm going to be as fast as I can and move that one back. Okay. Now, got that. I'm just going to keep loading. Oh man, that one's stuck. It's funny how that propolis is so sticky. All right, this hive is crazy. I'm wondering if I should take one more brood out of there. I think I should, because this is going to be so populated shortly. I think I got another brood here somewhere. I'm trying to hurry now, guys. I'm sorry if the camera's not so fantastic. There's just too many bees in here. All right, I'm just going to take this one. Way too many bees. No, that one doesn't have as much. Let's take the next one. We got to slow this one down. Yeah, that's better. Much, much better. All right, I'm going to take that frame too. So, I got to hurry so I don't get some chilled brood. Whoops. I need another frame. Another deep. Thank you. Let's move these back to the center. It's quite the show tonight, huh, guys? I didn't expect this hive would be this populated. It's fantastic. It's what I want to see. All right, he's coming to the back. I got to grab that frame. Okay. Thank you. Get out of here. All right. So now I'm going to put that back on. Okay, I got bees over here on the side, so I'm going to do a little slide. Slide them so they get out of the way. Come on, girls, get out of the way. Sort of slide them so they fall over the edge. All right. Now, what do we got to put back in here? We got a trap. Stick that back in. Move you guys up a little bit. Bring you in closer. And I'll pull this one up. And let's put these guys back together. Thank you. He keeps me in line. All right, I'm going to give us a little clunk down at the front. That way they can all go back in. All right. Let's go ahead and find the lid and put them back together. Hopefully they're all smart enough to go back into the hive. And that, my friends, look at these bees down here. Look at them all. That is royal jelly bean. And now I'm going to open up hive number 3 and quickly put all those other frames in there with a brood on it.